got nowhere to go on my birthday. So, no plans. And definitely no friends for sure of that. My fucking leg is killing me.
Put my mic back. I'm tired.
Oh. I'm in fucking leg and knee trouble right now. I swear, it's not one thing, it's another. But, okay. I'm trying to get to my storage so I can get that knee brace. Oh, this is killing me, man. Oh, I need that knee brace. I definitely need it today. I gotta sit down, man. Doing too much. Happy birthday, Panda.
So many times.
It's gonna be a very fucking sucky one. Damn.
Already out of breath like that.
I hate the uphills. See, if this fucking guy would just give me my money, I would have bought a fucking unlimited Metro card, man. Oh my fucking panda. I wouldn't have to go do this walking all the time. Oh, I wish I could fly, man. Oh, hell no. Wait, I'm at Queen's Plaza, right? Fuck this shit. Just early in the morning. Gotta deal with all this shit. Fuck. It's not even the end of the day yet. Ow. So now museums are turned into party houses. Because guess what? PS1 now is a fucking club during the summer. Isn't that... See? Business converting day business. That's a museum, right? It's supposed to be complimentary art, right? But last night this place was a fucking nightclub. It's been a nightclub all summer. And I was like, wow. Even people are like changing their business, logos to like art gallery slash party house. So PS1 now is a party house. It's a club. PS1 now is a club, everybody. I think that's funny. Any way to pay the bills, right? That's how they're paying their bills. Because, mind you, PS1, everyone goes to the main MoMA, which is in Manhattan, right? This is PS1. This is their second location. And that whole entire building is theirs. But it has recently got popular because all these new condominium apartments that you can't, I definitely cannot afford. I'm fucking poor. I'm broke on my birthday. It's my birthday weekend, I'm broke. And that's not my fault. I literally was working my ass off. But it is kind of my fault. But, you know, I should never... I should never fucking waited on this guy to give me my money. But, like I said, I was trying to be an honest person because he said he was going to do some family financial stuff. He can't pay me for a little bit, so I just backed off, you know? Thought nothing of it. But now I know what his motives were. He didn't want to pay me at all. What the hell did I cross the street?
Okay.
This park bench is dirty. I'll go to the next one. Look, another condominium is going to be built right here, and none of us can afford it. Look, this is the new building. We're going to build it right here. Yep. And none of us is going to afford to live there. So a shame. Average apartments is $4,000 for a studio. Just give you guys reference. I gotta sit down. Fucking knee, man. Liddy says, don't they have soup kitchens? Oh, my panda. That's so funny. This is not Portland. This is not California. This is not Seattle. And this is definitely not Wisconsin. This is New York City, everybody. No offense, Liddy. We're not laughing at. We're just laughing at you. You don't know that there's no such thing as soup kitchens in New York City. You either go to a homeless shelter, get robbed, just for a fucking ham sandwich. Oh yeah, that's what you're getting. Ham sandwich, processed food. Nobody's a dietitian in those places. Mind you, I got allergies. That's a risk factor. We went to those places before. And all they do is cause problems. Yeah, you just go there for like, oh yeah, so you have something, yeah, we do. We have ham sandwiches. We have pork. Yeah, they serve pork and cheese sandwiches. No. Guys, I'm sorry, lady, but recently I just made a video about me being disqualified EBT because I don't have a New York City permanent address. I can't prove that, so you're denied if you can't prove that you're a New York City resident. And I don't have a New York City ID, don't have a New York City address, I don't even have a bill. But, like I said, people should not be denied that kind of service when you're taxpayers paying for that already. No matter what state you are in, you are paying for food stamp assistance. Why are you being questioned that should you receive it or not when you've been a fucking taxpayer all your fucking life? Why should you be questioned for that? That should be automatically given to us Americans. But no. I can understand that we have some Americans that never worked their entire life. They got to go through the procedure. Okay, we go through the application procedure. When they ask you the very important question, when was your last income? Have you ever worked? Have you worked before? Do you have a savings account? When you answer these things yes, and mind you, they verify these things. They should just say, you qualify. Instead of saying, oh, you made this amount of money, so we're going to give you $29 a month. This is... And on top of that, lady, Trump is actually cutting funding for food stamp assistance. If you didn't hear what he was doing, now he's criminalizing homelessness in New York City. And the mayor of New York City and Homeless Shelter Services, he literally is going to either have two options. Either you go into a homeless shelter that is violent with criminals and sex defenders and all that other crap, or, mind you, they will literally personally take upon themselves to admit you into a psyche ward. I don't think you're following what's going on in America today. I don't think anyone is. This is what this man is doing in New York. This is why I got 2 tickets so far, hanging out in the fucking public park after hours. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been back here for almost 4 years now, and I not once got a ticket for sleeping in the fucking park. But I sure got 2 of them already. I'm telling you. Don't believe me? This young man, if you didn't see the video, he got a ticket for riding the bike in the right bike lane. If you didn't see the video I just posted, uploaded, yeah, this guy got a ticket. Let me show you. How much is that ticket?
It's the wrong way, riding the wrong way, and
right.
It don't say no price. But the bullshit is, I'm not on the wrong way. There's 2 lanes of bike right there.
Correct.
And I'm coming this way to a 2-lane over here.
Correct. That's what they stopped you for?
That's what he stopped me for. That's
so you were coming the correct way?
I was coming the correct way, and he just wants to bother.
So ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to let you... See? You see? The city is coming after the poor people. They're not coming after people in this neighborhood. Look at this neighborhood. They're not coming after these people in this neighborhood. Like, maybe if you look poor and you're an Uber driver, yes, they come after you. Like they just come after this young man. He was riding the bike in the right bike lane. You know why the officers gave him a ticket to? Because they saw me across the street recording. If you watch the full video, you hear this young man say, yeah, record, my man. Mind you, I got my New York City press credentials on me. NYPD is afraid of that. Yeah, you NYPD cops are afraid of these New York City press credential passes. Because you know what we do with it. We will literally upload it to social media. We will literally give it to the first news outlet that will pay me money for it. But, ladies and gentlemen, this is New York City. This is no food pantries. You either go to the community refrigerator. Like Lady said, she's been living here for years. Oh, okay. Where do you live? What part of New York do you live? Staten Island? The Bronx? Ooh, the Bronx is not even in New York anymore. Bronx is his own country. You see what they've been doing in the Bronx lately? I just showed the video of officers detaining young Puerto Rican, Dominican young men for sitting on milk crates. You going to jail for sitting on milk crates now in New York City? You didn't see that video, lady? It went viral. Police are literally harassing us for the stupidest fucking reason when you got real criminals out here doing real bad things. That means you telling me that you cannot sit in front of the bodega store anymore? Hang out in front of your, keep your eyes open for the neighborhood, hang out in front of mind you, they gave two a ticket, two were arrested for loitering. How are you loitering in front of the bodega? Since when in New York City, that's been a thing. Everybody in the hood hangs out at that corner store. That's their neighborhood store. Just like the corner stores have the neighborhood cats. Everybody loves the neighborhood cats in the corner bodega stores or the halal stores. Since when hanging out in front of the store with your friends and meeting up has been a crime in New York City? I got 2 fucking park tickets for this shit, bro. They literally are just searching for people. What's next? In the wintertime, it's going to be even worse. I'm guaranteed it. Here's the thing, Liddy, what you have to understand. If you realize what the commissioner, which I like her, the NYPD commissioner, I like her attitude. But she needs to clean up her police force. Well, not her force, the Mayor Adams force, I call it. But I digress, because this is Adams' administration. Adam is mind you, he is the one that wants to approve on better equality in New York City. That means criminalizing homelessness if he has to. He's willing to violate your fucking Fourth Amendment right to incarcerate you because you deny services from the city. I used to be a social worker, lady, in the state of Wisconsin and Seattle and Oregon. I did that kind of work for a long time. Not just domestically, internationally. I know what states do, like Wisconsin. Well, not just Wisconsin. I know what city 501c3 organizations do. Mind you, I worked around 3 of them already. And out of all of them shared similarities of, mind you, fraud, deception, and lying to the government to get funding. I've proven that with Porchlight in Wisconsin and won my EEOC. This is why they had to change the whole procedure, the hiring procedure. They were hiring ex-cons, which is, mind you, it's a fair workplace, but what they were doing was selling drugs inside the facility, which I have video of. And I still have it. This is why I don't want to comply with city and sub-city services. I know exactly what they do with your social security number. They would tell the system that you've been using services this whole time you have not used one service. You have nowhere until you get a background check. When you do, let's say you end up with a job, a nice paid job. You save your money for 2 months security deposit and 2 months rent. Now you go to a place, you sign an application, you pay the $25 to $50 fee for your application fee to live in this apartment. They do a background check. It turns out the city is using your social security number to say that you are enrolled in a housing program. which you never signed up or agreed to. You see, this happened in Wisconsin. This happened in Seattle. This happens all the time. But then again, this is how shit happens. Every single American Social Security number is on the black market. Every Social Security number in America is compromised. Oh, you van life. This is what they start doing. So remember where the hostel is? You know, the mall hostel. Remember there used to be vans parked over there. Now you don't see the vans over there. The police are now asking these people to move to other places. Yeah, they start to, mind you, they towing people's homes away. This is how NYPD makes their money back when there's too many lawsuits. When they impound your car, when they found, mind you, did you know NYPD finds thousands of cell phones every single day, but they never contact the provider saying, oh, we have a cell phone belonging to this person, we want to, mind you, the provider is the SIM card. The eSIM or the physical SIM card. They don't contact the provider. They don't even go to the store and say, listen, Verizon, we found a bunch of Verizon phones that belong to some of your clients. Can you hook these phones up and can you get the information? Can you contact them? No, they do not. What they do is sell it at auction. So you get a box, and mind you, I went to one of these auctions. I never bought anything. This man bought a box full of ransom cell phones for only $75. A box full of ransom cell phones that were still working. So, again, this is how NYPD makes money to pay off their settlements when they lawsuits, or defamation lawsuits, wrongful accusation, wrongful arrest, because they need to have probable cause to arrest someone in New York City, but they never do. They want to use reasonable cause. So there's a difference between probable cause and reasonable cause. If you don't know the difference between these two, then I don't need to say anything else. Because there's a probable cause and a reasonable cause. New York City is getting horrible. The rent went up. Even the hostel has to increase the rent. But this lady, let me tell you, I was working with this photographer guy from Texas. He owes me money. He's paying me down payments, right? But in June 15th or June 16th, right? He tells me that he can't make a payment because he got family issues, got his birthday coming up, etc., his kid's birthday, something. And I understand that from a family standpoint. So I was like, okay, you know, give you some time, work on your financials. Mind you, I gave this man 48 days. On the 44th day, I emailed him. I said, listen, I don't want to really talk to you because, you know, you preach this God shit and always want to throw Jesus and God in front of the conversation. But I just want my payment now. I think it's been over about almost 2 months. I just want my payment, please, so I can move on with my life. He emails me and tells me that he can't give me money because I don't believe in God or Jesus. Therefore, he can't send me money anymore. And then he goes with these emails where, like, his wife said, I'm overcharged. She thinks it's just expensive. It's like, you hired me to do a retouch videography service to make a commercial ad for a sunglass brand. You should be paying me thousands of dollars, but instead I gave you a super discount. You said you didn't have the budget for it. You do not know how to video ad. You're fucked up out of camera footage. And you wanted me, and mind you, you used me for 4.5 days, nitpicking, and now you're telling me you can't. Now he's telling me he can't send me the rest of my payment because his wife says so. See, I was going to use that money to get what I need for my birthday today and for the weekend, you know. But this man really, and this man knew. Here's the thing. He knew this weekend was the birthday. He even said it in the email. Enjoy my birthday. You literally are just trying to sabotage my birthday. And this man preaches God all the time. This is why you wonder why I don't trust a lot of people. But yet, everybody, this man refuses to pay me my $560. Mind you, the down payments were $100. He was paying me down payments, $100 here, $100 there. He's from Texas, I'm in New York. I have to literally, she's parking at a crosswalk. Look at this. This is what New Yorkers, this is what people are entitled to do. Block the crosswalk. You're not supposed to be 10 inches in front of the crosswalk. You know that, right? You're supposed to be at least, I think it's 10 to 14 inches from the crosswalk. Yeah, she's definitely getting the ticket. She's definitely getting the ticket. She's literally on the crosswalk. This is what I'm talking about. Handicap accessibility in New York City is a law, ladies and gentlemen. They passed a bill. You're not supposed to block any handicap accessibility access at all. But people do it. I'm just saying. But Liddy, I can't. I have to literally file a $95 small claims from his, mind you, county in Texas. I have to file it in his county where he lives. I have his address. And that's why he tried to apologize, but still can't send me money. And this is why we in the audience and I made fun of him yesterday. Why would you email me apologizing when you know you don't have my money? I even tried to negotiate for $400. I said, listen, just give me $400 and this will all go away. But no, he won't even send me that. So I got scammed. I got scammed by another photographer. Again. But here's the thing, Liddy. I got text messages that say that, mind you, our conversations, he agreed on the payments. The things that him and his wife were saying in emails are just like someone is just like, yeah, you had intent to. Mind you, Liddy, he used my situation as a weapon. Mind you, at the time, I was really down and out, broke. No one wanted to hire me during that late winter period. That February, March, April, May, right? This man used my situation as his leverage. He used the homelessness, he used my mental health, he used my desperation. And this is why Yuki's like, see, this is why you should stop trusting people on the internet. And that includes you, Liddy. Yuki doesn't want me to trust you. Even Michael thinks some people that come to this channel don't see the bigger picture. All this man have to do is go send me my money through the Venmo or the PayPal or the Cash App. But he's been sending it through Venmo. Here, his proof. He bought a bunch of my stuff. Like, let me show you proof. Wait, where is it? Did I deleted it? Yeah, I did delete it. I have not seen a Walmart yet in New York City. I seen a Target. Target's right across the street, right here. Right there. Literally. But I have not seen a fucking Walmart. And I don't even want to go into a Walmart. So Walmart accused me on my birthday, oh, this man was stealing. You know how they profile black people all the time at Walmart. I'm not trying to be a statistic. I used to go to Walmart all the time in Wisconsin. But then again, I never had a problem in Wisconsin. That's the thing. That's the thing I'm trying to prove to New Yorkers. I never had a racial problem in Wisconsin. Why am I having racial motivation problems in Long Island City, Bushwick, Manhattan, Harlem? Why is everyone here so fucking conceited and fucking entitled? This is why I miss Wisconsin. I never had to go through this nonsense. This I would say nonsensical bullshit where people think they're better than you because they live here. No, you're not better than me because you live here. You kicked out me to live here. You kicked out someone like me to live here. You feel better now? But like I said, lady, this man, I even negotiated to him. Give me $400 and this would be all over. But now, last night, he said that my videos are hurting his family and it's ruining his reputation and his family. Well, if you just gave me my money, this would have never had happened. See? If you would have conducted your business properly, and mind you, this is why he never wanted to sign my contract. Because he knew he was going to pull some shit like this. So now I know when someone denies to sign my contracts, then I'm like, okay, then we can't do business. We can't do business then. Sorry, this is for my legal purposes and only for my legal purposes. That's why I wanted him to sign the fucking contract. He was like, no, we can do something verbally. I don't want to go through that. Another photographer, man. Yeah, I had thought about moving back to Wisconsin. But I need to find another career. I need to find another salary paid job. That means I need to go get a new apartment. Mind you, I have my old landlord, Scott. He could hook me up like, hey, Panda, you're coming back? Like, yeah, I'm coming back, Scott. He was my first landlord when me and Yuki lived there. He misses her, and I still talk to him to this day. But I have another landlord that I talk to. It's not in the MOLUS apartment. It's from the Metropolitan. When my parents and I was renting that condominium. So me and my roommate and E can stay. But yeah, I thought about it. I really am considering it. Because this is nonsense. But it's not just New York, it's everywhere, my dear. The country is in fire. The country is being laughed at. Everyone, did you know, Liddy, or even Yuki, I'm not sure if Yuki's up at this time, but people are looking at us. The world is watching us commit fools of ourselves. Yeah, just fair warning, everybody. But yeah, I got nothing to do, got no money, can't eat shit. I didn't eat last night. Got nothing to my name. I was gonna use that to buy me fucking birthday breakfast and lunch for today and tomorrow. You know, get a hostel for 2 days, you know. But no, this man ruined my birthday on purpose. Some of you calling it out, like, I think he did it on purpose. He knew. That's why I'm making this video. So if a lawyer comes across this video and says, hey, I take your case, let's go sue this guy. Because, mind you, ladies and gentlemen, how much you think you should be paid to add video? Right? How much you think you should get paid an hour? An average of between $250 to $1,000, right? Depends on the work, right? But what if the guy hires you to do a commercial ad? Okay. But he tells you He didn't get paid for it. I'm not sure that's true or not, so you could take it with for the grain of salt, right? But regardless if he didn't get paid or not, you're hiring me to do a job for you. So you have to pay me. How much you think you should hire a videographer, an editor, a retoucher to do the mistakes that he did in the video? The mistakes that he did in the video. Mistakes that, you know, that like he fucked up in the video. So, like, for instance, a lot of the clips were underexposed. They were, the skin tones were just wrong. Think about the process of doing that, fixing those files. Not only those files, you had to take 3-minute clip files and break them down into 10-minute segments, because he didn't break them down, because he kept recording, which is good and bad for some projects, right? Because you're supposed to label, or mind you, before you shoot any video scenes, you're supposed to label your folders inside your camera so you know which files are which files. But he didn't do that. That's what makes him an amateur videographer. You did not label your files, or you did not put these things in folders. I had to do that. So the first day I gave him the ad, because guess what? The brand didn't like his version of his whatever so-called edit he did. I'm sorry, but I asked him, what are you using to edit your videos? He's not using Adobe. He's not using DaVinci. He's using some cheap Windows editor. I'm like, oh, okay. Because it seemed like that, right? The way he edited. But the brand did not like his ed. So he contacts me, ladies and gentlemen, and says, hey, can you edit this? So we started negotiating price. Hey, man, for something like this, man, I was being honest with him. I could get paid easy $1,500 a day for this. So he's like, oh, well, I can't afford that. I said, okay, let's talk about a price. So the first time we talked about price, we went down from $1,500 to $1,200. From $1,200 to $800. And $800 was the final price, right? This man sends me money time to time, but he started buying my lighting equipment. But back to the project. I give him the first ad. He says he didn't like a clip. He wants me to use this other clip. I said, what clip? He said, dude, you didn't break anything down on these clips. Your clips were either 2 minutes or 3 minutes long. I had to break them down based on scenes in that one video and separate the clips. So you made me do a lot more work than I was expecting. So that wasn't fair. Okay? And then he says, okay, can you just use some of the clips? Because I need all the glasses in the frames. I said, what do you think I'm doing? He thought I was so stupid. I know there were different types of glasses when you pre-record everything. I can see from the footage, like, that's a different type of glass. Okay, I think he wants this. I think he wants that. Come on, I'm smart to know that. But he didn't like the ed, so I had to do a re-ed the next day. So, ladies and gentlemen, if someone hires you and they didn't like day one's process, they still have to pay you for day one. They didn't have to pay you for day two. They didn't have to pay you for day three or day four if it goes that long. This man didn't understand that, like, honestly, I can have charged you $4,000. $1,000 a day. Actually, let's do it this way. $800 a day. For 4.5 days, you wasted my time until we got this ed. That was the final ad, but he didn't really appreciate this one. You see what I mean? It's not very appreciated. So, for 4.5 days, everybody, He kept being nitpicky. He kept saying, can you change this? Can you change that? He wasn't answering his messages on time. When he was trying to, like, you know, give me another partial payment. And then this is where things got out of hand. He asked for another favor for another project. I said, I'm adding this to the bill. He says, I just need you to do this real quick. I'm adding this to the bill. This guy just refused to give me what I deserve. So, and I was going to use that money for this weekend's birthday. But, like he said, have a good birthday, right? I think you literally sabotaged this day on purpose. Actually, like I said, like everyone thinks, right? Everyone believes that he did not want to actually pay the rest of the money. So, yeah. So next time, I'm just going to have people sign contracts. If you don't want to sign contracts, then get the fuck out my face. This is a liability issue now. And this man is a liability, see? People want me to work, but they don't understand the liability. Like, what happens to my camera if it breaks? Or someone in your team breaks it? Are you going to pay for it? So with that said, everyone, fucking sucks, man. It fucking sucks. He knew I need that money desperately. I gotta buy, dude. I got no soap, no lotion. I ran out of fucking hygiene stuff, man. Gotta restock on that shit. I gotta pay my fucking phone bill, bro. Come on, man. This guy, man, and he calls himself a black man.
Yes.
You ain't black, bro. You ain't American. You're a tyrant. You're a straight up tyrant. That's what you are. That's why you're marrying a Romanian, not an American, right? I called it out. I'm sorry, man, but like what his wife said about veterans and about homeless people, about us, you guys would be like, wow, he married someone like that? Yeah. They're like very two-sided people, one-sided people. Weird. Maybe they belong together. Obviously, she probably doesn't even want to. Obviously, it's very obvious that she doesn't even have family that want to visit her here in the United States. Maybe that's why she married this fucking guy. She's probably running from her own demons. But like I said, everyone, this is my fucking broke ass birthday. Yep. Can't do nothing about it now. It goes to show you that people are very trifling, and very naive, and very devilish. I did nothing to this guy but show this guy the outrightmost professionalism and respect. And even went far and beyond to present that kind of quality of footage to him. He was like, oh, my panda, what did you do to it? It looks so smooth now. I was like, magic, man. Fucking magic. I'm paying, mind you, I have to pay a subscription fee for the software that I'm using. So that's a service. Storing your files is a service. Editing is a service. Consulting with you is a service. You paying for all of that. That's a bill, bro. That's how photographers conduct business. You separate the fees. Everyone thinks it's a one-time fee, just to take pictures. No. There's a process fee, there's a storage fee, there's a liability fee. Yeah, you guys have no idea. And this man, right, just ruined my birthday, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, if I'm cranky for the next 2 days, it's because people didn't want me to have and enjoy my 46th birthday. They didn't want me to have a good time. They didn't want me to be happy. Well, a lot of people don't want me to be happy. But, you know. A lot of people don't want me to be happy. But that's okay, man. That's fine. I think I know what I need to do now. Just avoid people, stay away from people. I don't even want a girlfriend. That's how much I hate people now. That's why I don't trust people, man. I try to open up and be honest. Mind you, I've been honest and transparent this whole entire time. It's just weird, man. I just think people are being fucking weird right now. You won't pay me $400. I even downsized my payment for you to make it flexible. No, I don't do Walmart. I don't even know what you're talking about. I actually have no idea what you're talking about with the Walmart thing. Listen, the reason why I do Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal, because all of these, these bank entities, I have to file a 1099 form. I have to file taxes on all these donations. I have to report every single donation that I get. I don't want cash. I want the IRS to know that I'm receiving these as a miscellaneous, as a miscellaneous income. So when I filed and I make under that $12,000 threshold, or that $12,500 threshold, because it used to be $8,000. If you made under $8,000, you didn't have to file. But now it's $12,500. Since Trump changed it and changed the IRS laws, if you guys are not aware of that, yeah. Why do you think he downsized the government and fired 1,300 federal employees? But and plus, the reason why I do these PayPal Cash App, because I used to post who donates, but recently, in the last 6 months, there are a couple of people that have been coming to this channel that's been stalking the supporters, and they have successfully stopped 90% of my support. Yeah, they stopped 90% of my support. So the only financial support or people that are supported are Michael Collins, sometimes O'Brien, sometimes Alicia. Phil stopped supporting because, I don't know, he got butthurt in a conversation that he was not part of, or debacle, and he was told he was wrong, and he did not take it with a grain of salt, so he just left us. And mind you, he disowned me. I didn't disown him, I didn't disrespect him. I just thought what he did, his actions, was just unethical. People called him out, and he felt butthurt, so he left. Yeah, so internet got me fired from my job. You took my support from me. What else do you want? You want to take my life? So do it. If you're going to do it now, man. You know where I am. I'm not afraid to die. I've been dead for 11 minutes. I keep telling you, everyone. I was dead for 11 minutes in my car accident. There's nothing on the other side but darkness. I'd rather accept that darkness than accept this bullshit. These fake-ass people and fake-ass fucking photographers. Talking about, I look out for black lives. You don't You don't even look out for my black lives. You don't even understand that I don't have family. I'm alone. I have nobody to run to. Whatever happens here happens. It's over. Game over. Done. That's what you guys don't think or see all the fucking time. Done. I didn't know that. But there's no Walmart in New York City. I don't think so. I think you have to go like all the way to fucking New Jersey and some shit. You gotta go all the way to New Jersey. But the cool thing about my PayPal is that you don't have to sign up for it. That's the thing. I set it up where anyone can donate without signing up for PayPal. You just click on the link, you provide your billing information to your credit card, and therefore you can send how much whenever you want. And then you get a receipt and I get a receipt. That is how simple it is. I made it that simple. Everyone thinks the PayPal link you have to sign up. No, you do not have to sign up for it. I literally have it as an open source link. Where you can, if you do have a PayPal account, you can log in and keep a transaction history of it, where you can store it, yes. But if you don't have one, it has that option. It literally says like, pay with credit card or debit, or sign in to PayPal. But I don't think a lot of people knew that, and I keep explaining that, like, yeah, because PayPal is kind of shady sometimes. I get it. I understand. Yeah, PayPal is kind of shady sometimes. But I made my link easy for anyone without signing up. Just provide your billing information, accurate billing information, that literally, and yeah. That's why I made it that way, because a lot of people in the past wanted me to do it that way. This is like 2019, 2020, 2021. Hungry right now. I can literally eat. I think I can eat it. Mind you, I have an eating disorder problem now. Like every time I eat something, I feel sick. That's because that stupid fucking stomach cancer shit came back. I gotta deal with that too. But I feel like I eat a lot today. I really am hungry. Yeah, so this week I was trying to get some architecture work, but you know, these people in these construction sites are like, yeah, Panda, not today. Maybe next 2 weeks when we're almost done with certain. I'm like, come on, guys, I need some money, friends. But it didn't work out this week, so, and I'm not having a fucking knee problem. So in the future, next time, I'm not going to be working with any online photographer. I don't give a fuck who you are. Listen, you're not a famous person. You're not a famous photographer that I know and have seen work of. Then I'm not working with you. I'm not doing any off-script contracts. I'm not doing cash payments. I actually never do cash payments. I just wish I had my money right now, man. I need to go in Target and get some stuff, man. Like now, like I need to brush my fucking teeth, bro. I need toothpaste, man. Bacon in the sun. Oof. Ugh. I need to get some fucking body soap. I need to get fresh wash towels, because the wash towels I have now, yeah, and kind of worn out. So gotta replace the stuff that you use, right? See, here's a reason why I said I not take cash payment. So I did that one time in San Francisco, and the guy that gave me cash payment, listen, it turned out to be a fiasco. Yeah, this is why I don't do cash payment. Just trust me on this one. This is why I don't do cash payment. And especially if it's not signed contract, no. And they want to do cash payment, they don't want to sign anything, I can't do it anymore. It's just risky. Just too risky to do cash payment. Because, mind you, let me explain the story then. If you guys didn't hear about it, it's on my YouTube channel. It happened in 2013 in San Francisco. This guy gave me fake bills. I didn't know at the time, but they were fake fucking bills. Yeah. He gave me fake bills, so I had to call, you know, the federal, you know, what the fuck, it's right on the tip of my tongue. Treasury. So I had to call Treasury. Treasury contacted Secret Service. Secret Service came out to me. They took the bills because they looked at real. This is why I don't do cash payments. That's why you don't do Craigslist anymore either in New York City. People are literally spreading fake $20 bills, $50, $100 bills. You're not even catching it. Because just a few days ago, Starbucks caught a fake $20 bill, and they didn't realize it until later on. And then, I think it was it Val or was it Alex? That's like, this feels fake. And then, who else was working at the time? The other guy. Kevin was like, yo, dude, this is fake. Look. See? This is why you don't do cash. This is why you don't do cash in these major cities. People are spreading it. It will be hot later on. It's going to be 30 degrees. Well, 30. You guys don't do Celsius. It's gonna be 30 Celsius. I don't go by Fahrenheit. Lousy math. Yeah, I said it. Lousy math. Cheat as lousy math. It's supposed to be nice this whole entire weekend. This is why I'm mad. I can't celebrate my birthday like I wanted to. I can't go buy the things I wanted. Kind of fucking sucks. And the funny thing is, I got a grill in my storage. But I don't even have money to buy groceries right now to even do a grill cook-off for my birthday. I don't even have the grill necessary tools. I don't even have charcoal. I ran out. So, listen, my dear, I appreciate your blessings, but I don't give blessings. I'm just being honest. If I would have got a blessing, I would have got blessed yesterday, day before yesterday. Like, I would have got my money already. I would have paid for 2 days in the hostel for today and tomorrow. I check out on Monday, right? I would, you know, if whatever money I had left over, I was gonna go to this Japanese place and go take that homeless woman that's been walking around here treating people nice, I would have going to say, hey, you know, this, which she already did, agree, but I can't find her. She's hard to find. She has no cell phone. She's like really hard to find. She comes out here when she wants. Well, she's walking around all the damn time, so. Yeah, it's going to treat her. Because ain't nobody care about us. Dude, I need to buy fresh underwear. Yeah, I need to buy some fresh underwear, guys. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I've been trying to wear these things out. Yeah, and I think it's time. It's time to just buy fresh, you know, men. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm on a budget. I try to keep my clothes as long as possible, but they're shredding, they're tearing, and then when you wash them, the fabric just gets looser and looser. That's when you know, like, yeah. You can't even, like, if you were to give me a wedgie, it would instant ripped. I wouldn't even feel the wedgie. Imagine trying to give me a wedgie, it just instantly ripped. Like, oh, now I wear no underwear. Thanks. Sorry, everyone. I just can't walk as much as I can. I'm trying to walk to my store so I can get my knee brace because my leg is kind of being bummed today. But yeah, doing a lot of walking for no reason. Like yesterday, fucking going back and forth to community refrigerator. That's a nuisance. I can't be doing that anymore, man. It's just too tiring. And now the trains are not working because the buses are running. So that is even more of a problem. I can't get around on these fucking city buses. They're too slow. And then people don't want to get up. When they see you're supposed to be sitting down, you're injured, they just look at you like, okay. Like, you're not going to let me, I'm handicapped. You're not going to let me sit? It's fucking disrespectfulness. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my birthday weekend. It's been finalized. This guy's not going to pay me or give me my money for the work I just did for him, or I did for him. He's not going to give me the rest of my payment for my birthday. So, you know, he really took my excitement away, you know. But whatever. Damage is done already. What did Yuki, why is your comments private? Oh, these are the moderator. Okay. I don't know. That's, oh, I don't know. Maybe we need to ask her that, but I didn't. I have no. I'm not. You know what? I'm not getting into that. That's not. You know. But that is a good question, though. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. But we don't need to start up controversy or trouble. But I'm pretty sure Mike is gonna ask that same question too. Like, huh? Like, I don't get it. Then. I need an electric fucking bike, man. I need one of those electric bikes, bro. I seriously need one. It would make my life much. Oh, she got it flat. It would make my life much easier to get around. Cause this walking is just tearing my legs and my knees up right now. Oh, I can't really walk today either. That means I'm gonna be fucked out of breakfast, lunch, and dinner today. No community refrigerator searching today. I can't do it. My knee is fucked. You know what I wish sometimes? I wake up in the morning and the bank makes a mistake and just deposit $10,000 in my bank account. But then again, I was like, the repercussions behind that. You probably go to jail if you don't report it. Let them know that there was a mistake. Yeah, you can go to jail for that. Oh. Fucking knee. Okay, I need to go get my knee brace. Oh. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I think I definitely need to go get it. Man, it's gonna take me a minute. Well, happy birthday to me, everybody. Brokest birthday boy ever. For my birthday, this is how much I have in my account. Yeah. That's how much I have in my account for my birthday. So fucking sad. So sad. was stressing me out, man. Can't sleep. I didn't sleep at all last night because this was bothering me. It's been bothering me for the last 2.5 to 3 days. Got 2 tickets for hanging out in fucking... Guys, I got a ticket. The first ticket... The first ticket was by the hostel at that other park. Fucking cops coming on like, you're not supposed to be in the park. Like, I'm on the park bench, bro. I'm sitting here. Yeah, but the park hours. Like, I don't care what the park hours say. This is the neighborhood. I'm just hanging out in the neighborhood. I have that right to hang out in a safe neighborhood and a safe... And mind you, you can see me, right? So I want you to see me. But this guy write me a fucking ticket anyway. But, you know what? But no one cares. No one cares. Like I said, I gotta do everything on my own. Take care of myself. Do my legal shit on my own. Yeah. Fake family. Who's that fucking fake family of mine? So, Rollerblades talking about we family. No, we not. You know what? I'm gonna do something that's gonna upset a lot of people right now. And I can't answer because it's gonna be too late. But goodbye, everybody. I'm just tired.